Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Now today I am going to do a look. So it's got pinks in it using a bit lower cost makeup. So yeah, that is going to be this week's tutorial. So I'm just going to pop my hair back and we'll get started. Okay, so first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to prime my face, and this is Porefessional by Benefit. So I'm basically going to put this all over my face. This is really good for having your foundation cling on. So the foundation I'm going to be using for this look is Maybelline's Superstay 24 Hours foundation, and I'll be using it in Sand. I put a pump and a half on the back of my hand, and I'm going to be using a Real Techniques Expert Face Brush, and I'm just going to work that into the skin. Buff it in just to make sure I've covered everything. So my skin is quite red today. I have been under the weather this week. I've developed like a cold. Who has a cold in August? Anywho, moving on. Next, I'm probably going to fill in my eyebrows. Now I'm going to be using Rimmel London's Professional Eyebrow Pencil, and I'm using black brown now. I'm using it with a light hand, so nice and lightly. Now I've got quite dark eyebrows, and yes, I do colour my hair. I used to be very blonde when I was little, and I just got darker. And to be honest, everyone in my family has dark hair, so I'm not surprised. But they were surprised when I had blonde hair. So again, it's a bit more defined, a bit more refined. And I'm literally doing this very lightly. Now, you don't have to fill in your eyebrows if you're not the sort of person that fills in their eyebrows, but for me, especially here, it's sparser. So I'm using the side of the pencil. I'm going to go on to the eyes. I'm just going to start off with kind of like another primer, but it's actually an eyeshadow. It is the Maybelline Colour Tattoo. And it's in Creme de Nude 93. So I'm using my ring finger and blend. This colour is a pink. It's number 7 in Soft Damson. And I'm going to take this brush, it's a flat brush, and it's a Kiko Eyes 203 brush. Trying to see. I'm just going to pack it on. I'm going to be using the Boujour Smoky Eyes Pink palette. I'm going to be using the flat brush. I'm going to be using the middle colour here. So you can see it's adding on some glitter. So again, I'm just going to go back. And it's creating a very glittery, very flattering colour. And this is going on the other eye as well. You'll be able to see a bit more. I'm actually going to use the base shadow brush for blending. And I'm going to be using a bigger sort of flat brush. And this is from the Body Shop. There's no name on the brush, at least maybe there was. And I'm going to go in with the darker colour. I'm just going to go on the corner right here and just start blending it inwards. The more you layer these eyeshadows, the longer it'll last as well. I'm just going to blend it in. I'm going to do the same on the other eye. Now, to accent the inner corner a bit more, make it a bit pinky, using Max Factor's Max Effect Dipping Eyeshadow. So it comes in a little applicator like this, and it's perfect for inner corner. So you're just going to go like that, and it's quite pigmented actually. You're just going to blend this in. I'm going to do eyeliner using the Scandaleyes black liner brush. So I'm just going to do a small flick on my eyes, and again I'm going to come in, and this is quite weird how I do it. I stretch my eyelid out and I just go line like that, and you can do it as thick and as thin as you guys want. You get close to the lash line as possible. So I'm gonna clean up the inner bit. And just do a little flick. I'm gonna do the other eye and see how we are. Mascara. I'm gonna be using, what is this one? Max Factor 24 Hours False Lash Effect. And it's in this packaging. This is really good mascara. And it comes in a very thick applicator. And I'm just gonna go and do my top lashes. And then I'm going to do the bottom. I'm going to clean up underneath my eyes. And I'm going to be using the Max Factor Pan Stick in Novo Beige. And I'm using a Dulux crease brush. And do around my nose. So we're going back to the face. I'm just gonna bronze, blush, powder, put everything in place basically. I'm gonna first of all put on bronzer, and this is the Avon Glow in medium. The sun, make you feel a bit summery even though summer's over. Using this. And I'm going to be using a blush brush from Real Techniques. I'm going to set my cheeks in and create a contour while I'm bronzing. And so the bronzing's done. Now, next step is blush. I'm going to be using Boujour in 54. It looks a bit like this. It does have a name, it's in French. Rose frisson? Frisson? It's French, I can't say it. I'm going to be using a cheek brush from Real Techniques. I do have a lot of these brushes, only because I didn't have brushes. I wrecked them by not looking after them. So I invested in some maybe 2 years ago, and they've lasted me so well. Just rub the brush all over it, and again I'm just gonna go along the cheek, but I'm gonna go back in. I'm gonna go highlight. So I don't have a highlight with me, but I find this very useful. It's Naturals Collection dual eyeshadow. It's fragrance free and it's the cocoa strawberry one. So I'm going to take this colour. It's a bit goldy, but I find it quite nice, and I'm going to just pat on my top of my cheekbone, under my eyes. This just gives it an extra dimension for the face. Ta-da! And then finally I'm going to powder everything into place using, again, another Real Techniques brush in the Duo Fibre face brush. So I'm just going to powder the forehead, the nose, basically places where I don't need the shine. Lips. Now I would probably go for something quite simple, bit of colour. I'm going to be using L'Oreal Paris Aphrodite Scarlet. Now this is a red, but it's quite a sheer colour. It actually looks like an orange lipstick, but it's not. It's got quite a sheer payoff. I'm not going to line my lips, I'm just going to plonk it on. You could also do a nude lip. And that is it, guys. I'm just going to pull up my hairband. And that is the finished look. So I'm just going to zoom in a bit so you can see the eyes a bit more. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you guys like it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I shall see you next time.